Camino Realty.
Hi, my name is Rachel. Camino Realty is built on the belief that every client deserves trusted guidance, personalized support, and solutions tailored to their unique journey. Driven by integrity, commitment, and excellence, Camino is dedicated to creating meaningful relationships with long-lasting impact.
Hi, I'm Roseanne. At Camino, our greatest strengths are a combination of market knowledge, experience, and communication. The team understands the industry beyond just buying and selling, including valuations, financing, investments, and property management. This allows our clients to receive well-rounded guidance and support.
My name is Chioke Pierre. I've been working at Camino for the past 3 years, and it has been a great experience. The team's market knowledge and experience really stands out, and there's a strong sense of professionalism and support throughout the company.
Hi, I'm John Shersing. I've been a real estate agent with Camino for 2 years. Camino sets very high standards for service. They never let us get too comfortable. They're always pushing us to learn more, do more, evolve. They transform every preconceived idea I have about real estate. We're so much more than just buying and selling.
I'm Christian Ragber, and I just started working at Camino as a real estate agent. For me, one of the best parts about working at Camino is the team's culture. They strive on efficiency, they are approachable and supportive. Communication is always clear and professional. This experience has allowed me to appreciate the real estate industry and the role of an effective real estate agent.
Camino Realty.
Elevating lives one property at a time.
On Wednesdays, we're joined by the Camino Realty International team as we focus on a wide range of real estate topics to educate, support, and empower prospective homeowners throughout the property purchasing process. So, good morning and welcome back to our favorite, the Managing Director, Rachel Ramlal. Hi, Rachel.
Good morning, Virmala.
So I know we've spoken about the costs involved with valuations and survey reports and fees and all of that, but, a lot of times we actually don't understand closing costs and what that means. So I hear that popping up a lot. So this morning I want to ask you a little bit about that, and we underestimate closing costs as well. So tell us, what exactly are the closing costs?
Okay, great. So it's glad that you said that we underestimated, because that is so true. A lot of people, when they go through the mortgage process, well, as you know, you get pre-qualified first. And they normally give you like a little certificate, and they say, well, this is the amount you qualify for, this is the rate, this is what your monthly installment's gonna look like. And then at the end, there's usually a section called closing costs. And it's just a very big figure sometimes, So a lot of people, they do underestimate it, because closing costs are entirely separate from your down payment or your deposit.
Really?
Which is why it comes as a shock to a lot of people, because they're thinking, okay, well, I made my down payments already. That's already 10% the value of the property. And now you're coming to tell me I have to pay tens of thousands of dollars more at the end of the whole process. So it's good that, or people should be aware of what those closing costs are. So just as the name says, closing costs, it's usually costs that come towards the end of the whole mortgage process when everything is closing. And those costs could include things like your legal fees. So your attorney would do title searches at the beginning, and then they would also prepare the purchase agreement. They would also be preparing your deed of mortgage or your deed of lease. So those are the legal aspects of it, and those are what your legal fees are going to cover.
Okay.
The good thing about Camino Realty is that our purchase agreements, we don't charge you extra if you have to make a change on it, so that's just something to note there. Other costs included are things like stamp duty. So when you purchase a property, you have to pay the government tax. Now, the stamp duty depends on the value of the property. And a good thing to note here is that first-time homeowners are exempt up to a certain amount. So I believe that is $850,000. You are exempt. And then the amount they charge you, it goes in a range. So it's like 850 to 1.25, they would charge, I believe, 3%, and then the ranges change along with the percentage as you go up, and that's how you calculate it.
Yeah.
You have your other fees, like your mortgage processing fee. So the bank charges you a fee for processing the mortgage. And then you have things like insurance. You'll see valuation is noted there. But as we spoke about earlier, valuations can be done earlier on in the sale process. So you may pay for it upfront, or you may pay for it coming down to the end of the whole mortgage process, depending on who your lenders and how you're going to do that. Yeah.
All right. So on the screen right now, well, a few seconds ago, you would have seen some of those costs for your closing costs. And again, Rachel she broke those down for us, and you were able to break it down in a way that we actually understand that this is separate from your down payment. Exactly. So do not ever underestimate your closing costs.
Yes.
All right, Rachel, we want to say thank you so much. Next week, we have something even more interesting to talk about.
Yes, we have a surprise for you guys next week. We'll also be doing the draw for the winner of the Support Local competition this week on Friday.
Okay,
Yes.
so does that
people
mean
still have like a couple days
opportunity
to go and share? Yeah. We have like over 300 persons participated. So yeah, we're very excited.
Still have the opportunity to qualify for that very special giveaway, and you might win something from the Angry Guppy with Camino Realty. Thank you very much, Rachel, for joining us this morning. We see you next week, Wednesday, where we do this all over again. The time now 7:28. We take a short break and come back with more.